What is going on, friends? Hipster Punchy here. This is video 2 since the COVID-19 outbreak began. I am planning on actually releasing videos more frequently since I'm going to have quite a bit of free time from home. So gonna be doing that, gonna up the content. Hopefully this will be an opportunity for me to get into better rhythms when it comes to putting out videos and doing them more frequently, not having the long gaps that I have. This is one that I waited to get everything from the flash sale in, and now that I do have everything, this is my Criterion Flash Sale Haul. There's a couple of different reasons I got these films, and I actually like to explain them, so I figured why not make a video. And before I begin that, comment below, let me know, below in the comment section down there, let me know what you got during the flash sale. Let's compare notes. Also tell me why you got them. I actually like to hear other people explain what was going through their minds when they purchased a film. I think it's an intriguing look into how they operate as an individual. So definitely do that. Let me know and let's enjoy. Also, be safe. Don't be stupid. If you're in an area that's highly infected, self-quarantine. Wash your hands. Be safe. Be well. And let's do this. So the first set of films that I'm going to mention as far as what I got during the Criterion Flash Sale from about a month ago. These are three that I had in my previous collection and decided to get for my new collection. For those who are new to the channel, I had a really good Criterion collection in the past, which was lost to me. I don't know if I'll ever get into the reason why, but it was lost to me. So I've been rebuilding it for the last few years now. You can see part of the collection here, but I am still in the process of rebuilding it and also adding to that previous collection as well. Not sure how long rebuilding the previous collection will take due to a lot of them being out of print, but we'll see, especially with the Studio Canal news, the fact that we're getting more movies back into the collection from Studio Canal. But the first one is Kiss Me Deadly, which is actually a piece of like a noir film from the 50s that had a weird connection with the Red Scare, which factored heavily into a lot of the plot in noir at the time. This was kind of like a post-atomic or atomic era noir film. It's great. I love this film. This is actually one of the first ones that I blind bought from the collection. Definitely worth a watch. I think it's an excellent film. A good cap to the noir era before it shifted to neo-noir. The next one is another one that I got. It was one that I purchased years ago for my old collection. Never got a chance to watch, and it's always kind of been on my radar to repurchase, but I finally decided to during this flash sale, and that is The Night Porter. Charlotte Rampling is in it. She has a great closet video on the Criterion YouTube, but she's been in a lot of great films. She is a great actress. Most recently in Red Sparrow, she had a great supporting role in that one. This is one that I'm excited to watch. This might be a future review, considering at some point I am going to kick off the first 100. I'm literally just waiting on finding a not too expensive non-bootleg copy of The Killer to start that. So, because hard-boiled's not the issue. Hard-boiled's a dime a dozen and can be found cheap. The Killer's the issue. I want to have all the first 10 before I start that review. So this is, again, one that definitely is in back in my collection because I want to watch it, but also because I plan on doing the first 100 at some point. The next one, this one, and I actually need to stop putting things off and email Mulvaney about this, but Eating Raoul, I got this fun film starring Paul Bartel and Mary Woronov, and directed by Paul Bartel. Also, the first film in the Chopping Mall cinematic universe. For those who do not know what I'm talking about, their characters in this film actually make an appearance in Chopping Mall, which I think is the best of things ever, and I'm glad we have this timeline to look back on. Again, this is a dark comedy, and it's a trip. That's all I'm going to say, and it's a good trip. honestly, I highly recommend this film. It's an underrated addition to the collection, but I definitely would suggest getting it if you don't have it, either during one of the flash sales or during a Barnes & Noble sale. It's definitely worth the pickup, and I do highly recommend it. We have a couple more. I have a couple more that I added, mostly because I've heard great things about them, or I like films from the directors of these films. One of them is Hiroshima Mon Amour. This is Alan Resnius, and I've liked what I've seen of him so far. I know Emmanuelle Riva is a great actress, and I've been meaning to get this for years. This has never been in either collection of mine, but I figured I would take the opportunity to add this to my collection and eventually see it. This, along with Insomnia, are ones that I've been debating getting and adding to the collection. So now that I've got this one, the next one up is going to be Insomnia at that point. Maybe as a random buy, or maybe as a July or November sale pickup. But I do plan on getting Insomnia as well along with that. They have no connection, just I've been debating getting both, so now that I got that one, I think you know what I'm talking about. Next is Black Narcissus by Michael Powell and Ermic Pressburger. This is one that I got mostly because I'm familiar with Michael Powell via Peeping Tom, and I've heard all the good things about both the film itself and the cinematography and shot location of this film. So this one is also a first 100 spine number. So again, I'm trying to build up that first 100 for when I start doing that. And also I just want to see this really bad. So welcome to my collection, Black Narcissus, via the Criterion Flash Sale. These next three have some kind of connection to me in one way or another as someone who wants to get into filmmaking, wants to, as a pipe, like maybe a pipe dream, I guess you could call it a pipe dream, wants to at some point direct something aside from a short film at a school. The first one is Y tu mamá también by Alfonso Cuarón. I did a review of Roma for this channel. I might do this as a companion piece review. It's a fun movie. It's beautifully shot, even for an early Cuarón film. And it's a funny movie that has a gut punch of an ending, but also a bit of emotional ending as well. It's the complete package film-wise, which I've noticed comes with the territory with Cuarón films. I was excited to see this. I actually did watch this shortly after it coming in, and it is fantastic, and I'm glad I was able to cross this one off my list as far as films to see. This is still the dual format edition. They don't have many in circulation. I'm surprised they actually have not changed this to a Blu-ray only or DVD only release, considering Cuarón's Oscar win for Best Director with Roma, which is now in the collection. But that's okay. I've got the film anyway. Next up is actually one that came out right the same week of the flash sale. That's going to be Paris is Burning. This is one that I've actually been interested in watching, especially knowing that one of the drag queens in this had a dead body in their closet probably around the time of filming, which is a little morbid. I'm also a horror fan. I'm wearing a Fulci shirt. But also just, I like a good documentary. Criterion has a lot of great documentaries. So this one's going to be an interesting watch for me. And I also fan of the performance aspect of drag culture. So this is one that's going to be an interesting watch either way. It'll be a good time capsule to see where the scene is then versus where it is now. Considering that it's become mainstream enough now where there are drag queens who are literally featured on ad campaigns that are visible within Times Square or have had ads played on the Super Bowl. They've come a long way from this documentary and to Wong Fu to now. So it'll be an interesting time capsule to see, to compare to now. And finally, the last one that I got, this is one, it's a director that I like. I liked everything I've seen of his, Jim Jarmusch. I love Dead Man. I love Ghost Dog. I love Night on Earth. I loved The Dead Don't Die. I love the dryness and deadpan nature of that film. But I actually made it a priority to get Stranger Than Paradise. I've actually heard this is the best film to watch if you're trying to break into film, especially on the independent level. So this one I targeted as a must-buy in November, but I could not find it in any of my Barnes & Noble locally towards the end of the sale, which is why I ended up getting Night on Earth, and now I've got both. But I've heard a lot of great things about this, again, especially as something to glean information from as far as making a first full-length film, which I'm going to film school. At some point, I'm going to be making a feature-length film anyway, just based on it being a project. So this will actually be a great instruction guide for me. And this is definitely one that proves the nickname for Criterion as being film school in a box. So this one I'm actually super excited. I'm probably going to watch this as one of my quarantine movies. So, and that is actually it for my Criterion Flash Sale Haul. I tried to keep this a little smaller than when I did the Barnes & Noble one. I did not go as ham, but I got a little more than I usually do during the flash sale. I tried to keep some kind of constraints though. But again, thank you for watching. My next video is going to be my review of the Ring Trilogy release from Arrow, which is right here next to me. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ring the bell. Also, follow me on the social medias, at Hipster Punchy. That's going to be Instagram, Twitter, Letterboxd. You can also say hi to me on Reddit, on the Criterion Reddit. It's the same name, at Hipster Punchy. Thank you guys again for watching. Have a good one.